What is up, guys? Delboy here. So it's looking like Frank Warren is selling Wolf tickets again. I don't even know where to start. I think we should start with the whole light heavyweight conundrum, and a lot of people have been talking about it. Basically, in the UK, Frank Buglioni is the British light heavyweight champion, and Anthony Yarde and Hosea Burton have been ordered to fight each other in an eliminator for Frank Buglioni's title. You know, the winner of that fight gets a shot at Buglioni. Basically, Team Yarde and Team Warren said they don't want that fight. Reason being, Hosea Burton's been knocked out by Buglioni, and they see it as a step backwards. And I just shake my head at this. Coming from Team Warren, they're saying it's a step backwards. Based on what? If you're playing a belt game, then maybe. I mean, he's got a phony WBO ranking, and Hosea Burton's not ranked. So yeah, in that sense, maybe. But in terms of publicity and viewing figures, then no, not at all. And the fact that people are taking Frank Warren's word as gospel is worrying, because I think he's done as a promoter. I think he's past it. I think he's shot. And the fact that they don't want this fight and they're going to pull out of it is a joke. I mean, firstly, if we're talking about who deserves the shot at Frank Buglioni, then Anthony Yarde is very fortunate to be getting an eliminator, because Bob Ajisafe, he's far more deserving of a eliminator than Anthony Yarde. If we're purely talking about levels of competition, then Ajisafe deserves a shot over Anthony Yarde. I'd argue Callum Johnson deserves a shot over Anthony Yarde. I mean, Callum Johnson is the Commonwealth champion, and the next step to the Commonwealth is the British. Callum Johnson defeated Wilberforce Shiepo, who a few years ago fought Arthur Abraham, and a lot of people felt he won that fight and got robbed. Wilberforce Shiepo is a very awkward guy. He's hard to pin down, he's gangly, he's got a horrible style, and Callum Johnson knocked him out. Better than anything Anthony Yarde has on his resume. So to me, Ajisafe clearly deserves a shot over Anthony Yarde, and I think Callum Johnson probably does as well. And even Hosea Burton. Hosea Burton was a British champion. He did beat Miles Shinkwin, who is arguably better than anything on Anthony Yarde's resume. He would beat Richard Baragni, who's garbage. He lost his title, yes, and he got knocked out, yes, but he got knocked out in a Fight of the Year contender. Again, you could argue Burton deserves a shot more than Anthony Yarde. Anthony Yarde has beaten nobody. Yes, he has a WBO ranking, but it's irrelevant. It doesn't matter in regards to who fights for the British title. It's irrelevant. And the fact that Warren is saying this fight does nothing for Yarde is embarrassing. Embarrassing. You're giving all these offers on IFL TV saying you're going to offer X amount of money for this fight and that fight. Why not? How about this is a noble idea. This is something you failed to do before when you let Bradley Skeet go on Sky. You let Bradley Skeet school Sam Eggington on a Sky show. And who's a bigger name out of those two? Who's fighting on pay-per-view undercards? Who's fighting Paulie Malignaggi? Who is fighting for the European title? Because that ain't Bradley Skeet. You failed with Bradley Skeet, and you're in danger of doing the same with Anthony Yarde. How about you win the purse bids for Hosea Burton and Anthony Yarde? You know, you're talking about all this money. How about you put it into winning the fucking purse bid? You win the purse bids. You promote it on BT Sport. You got a bigger platform now. There's no excuses. You can't rely on Eddie Hearn to promote your fighter. You can't rely on Eddie Hearn to give your fighter his shot. That's your job as a promoter. That's something you failed to do with Bradley Skeet. You let him go on Sky, fair enough. He won the fight, he looked great. He schooled Sam Eggington. But what have you done since then? What have you done since then? And what has Eddie Hearn done since then? With his man? And some of you guys are taking Frank Warren's word as gospel? Really? Listen, Frank Warren is worried about losing Anthony Yarde to fight on Sky for a night. That's the reality. And he's worried that he'll lose Anthony Yarde to Sky and Eddie Hearn and Matchroom full stop. He doesn't want Eddie Hearn to get his claws into Anthony Yarde. The reality is, put your money where your mouth is. I think in terms of Anthony Yarde's development, Hosea Burton is a good fight at this stage. I personally think he'll knock out Hosea Burton, but Burton brings some things that Yarde hasn't seen before, and he'll give him some good learning rounds. You know, Hosea Burton is tall for the weight. He's awkward. He's got a weird style. He's fought at a higher level, so it's a good fight for Anthony Yarde at this stage of his career. I mean, Eddie Hearn doesn't do anything with Hosea Burton, so why are you worried about losing a purse bid? You should be able to win the purse bid. You got BT Sport. You're saying you're gonna give. You're saying about all these big offers you're gonna make. I mean, if you believe in Anthony Yarde that much, and you believe in his talent, and you believe in his potential, why not just go through with the Hosea Burton fight, win the purse bids. He beats Hosea Burton, and then you win the purse bids for the Buglioni fight. It doesn't sound hard. Or maybe he's worried that he'll lose Anthony Yarde to Sky and Matchroom. Maybe he's worried that it will stall his career somehow, like Bradley Skeet's career stalled. I mean, to me, it's a no-brainer. Anthony Yarde is very fortunate to be in an eliminator. And him and his team should take it. That's all there is to it. Because like I said, Bob Ajasafe clearly deserves a shot more. Callum Johnson deserves a shot more. And maybe even Hosea Burton does. Anthony Yarde hasn't got to that level yet. He's not in a position to be turning down the eliminators and demanding to fight a champion. He's not in that position. He's just not. What makes Anthony Yarde exempt from something thousands of fighters have done before him in terms of fighting an eliminator to become champion? What makes Anthony Yarde exempt from that? You'll have to tell me. To me, I don't buy what Warren says. I mean, we've heard so many times about Warren making all these massive offers, but whatever comes off? Nothing. And I mean, we'll see what happens, but if Warren gets an opponent for Yarde better than Burton, then fair enough. And if he gets an opponent that will actually further his career, further his development, and further his profile, fair enough. But if he doesn't, he's going to look like an idiot. I'm telling you that now. Peace.